guess I gotta start moving. So, made a couple calls last night. They finally got that load. I'm gonna keep hitting you guys on stuff. I'm so sorry. They finally got that load dispatched out to me. I'm trying to see if I can T-call the next load so I can go home on time. Or at least on the day that I was supposed to go home. My hours aren't looking too well. That's why I want to try to... And it's snowing. Great. This is... I love it. I love snow. Anyways. So they got it dispatched out to me, finally. And I was looking for the wrong trailer. So. Trailer that I'm looking for now is 150170. Alright. Okay. 150170. Try to find my trailer. Did a fair bit of snowing last night, but not too much. They want us to do 5 miles per hour in this yard, but also there's signs that contradict the 5 mile per hour rule. So it's like, what do you want me to do? 5, 8, 10? What? Like... That says 5. The signs on the fence says... That says 5. There's another sign, I forgot where I saw it. It said, 17... 11, I'm not taking a reefer. 16, 15, 21. Oh my god, that sounds like that means 21. Some people aren't really that bright out here. I mean, I get it. If you really need to just shut down and sleep, then go ahead and shut down and sleep. But, like, yeah, this is not good. They need to treat our thing. So, 150170, right? Yeah, I think so. I think that's what it said. Supposedly, it's a very, very light load, but it's going to 2 stores. So, I'm more or less surprised at the fact that it's a light load. Supposedly. There she is. Yep, of course. 150170. I'm not going to get my lock on that properly, but knowing our safety team, they're going to have an issue with this lock being like this, but maybe fix your trailers, and then maybe I can put it on properly. According to what I'm seeing right now, based off of the tandem situation, Looks like it is actually light. Because if this was heavy and the guy never moved his tandems, then, well, I'll be surprised. Let's take a look-sees here. No red tags, so that's good. Everything's up to date, besides PM, but that's fine. Alrighty, so is it 2 seals or 1 seal? It's gonna have to be. Alright, I'm gonna have to read all that. There's a DOT letter in it. Alright, 150170, seal number 2224. Just gotta confirm that that's right. Where? Alright, so this one is going to the Bass Pro Shops. Oh, this came from West Virginia. And it was picked up the 18th. Ah, dang. Alright, so that's going to Bass Pro Shops. That's going to Bass Pro Shops. Is there multiple? Because this is a 2-store load. Yeah, so. Oh, hold on. That's going to that one. That's going to the same place. There it is, Scarborough, Maine. So it's right there. Well, according to this, it's 20,000 pounds, which you can drive with it like that. Alright, let me look at this DOT thing. So is this a hazard? No. Special permits, authorized manufacturing, marking, sale, non-DOT specific, non-refillable, inside container. The special permits, no relief from hazardous materials regulations are specified. So what is this for? So does this have flammable in it? I gotta read what's on this now. Because if this is flammable, I can't. Or if this has, if this is hazmat. There it is right there. So, got 90 pounds of petroleum gas going to the first place. It has hazmat in it. And it's the same thing going to. Alright, give me a minute. Alright, well, no answer. Nothing new there. I'm gonna roll with it, because based off of the research I did, in order for me to be having to placard this type of load, it would have to be in excess of 1,000 pounds or more of the certain product being delivered, which, given what I did the math on the gas, it would equate to about it would equate to about 200 pounds. Let's see, less than 1,100 pounds gross weight may be placard, but it's not required. So, as of right now, based off of what I've read online and no help from the company,
Start navigation. We're heading to Tom Maybrook, number 210, Montgomery, New York.
I'm gonna roll with it based off of what I've seen. So, let's get it done. Trying to see if I can T-call my next load in our drop lot in Mass, so I can just go home and not deal with any HOS violations. Yeah, see, like, you guys deal with HOA violations and everything. I already checked the tires. We gotta deal with HOS. Now, that's not a company per se, but, or something that we got to deal with on a daily basis. It's hours of service. We're only allowed to work a given amount of time in a day, and the most we could do is 14 hours in a day. We're only allowed to drive 11 of those 14, and it's just not going up. There we go. That probably would help out, right? We're only allowed to drive 11 hours in a day, so whatever comes first, either a 14-hour clock goes down or 11-hour clock goes down, and then we have to shut down for a minimum of 10 hours for that to reset. The other thing that we gotta keep in count that we have, I know, like, you guys mainly have a 40-hour work week. We have a 70-hour work week, which you think, oh, that sounds pretty good. It's not necessarily that good, because it's mileage based, not hourly based for us. So it's all based off the magnet. it's all based off of mileage for us. And then my watch on. And then so like right now I have 14 hours, about 15 hours of sleep per time. And then I'm only allowed to drive, although yes, my 11 hours says it's I only have 10 hours to drive today. But I'm going to be running off of recaps. So there's that. Let's do a loaded call, then we'll head out. We'll be in New Hampshire around 5, which isn't bad. It's about what I was expecting. ETA next stop today at 12. PTA for next load tomorrow at 2. 3. 11 hours. Now remember, we already did our seal check. We did. I'm more or less surprised it didn't have to be oil already in it. Again, that's weight wrong. It's saying that we have. It's saying that we have 1,000 pounds of weight when it's actually 20,000 pounds. Oh, I need this thing. Bulkhead, no, yes, no, yes. I'm saying no to the placard only because of the fact that I believe, based off of everything I read, I don't need to placard it. You guys in the comments screaming at me saying I do need to placard it, then well, that's gonna be on me. But go. On the move. Anyways,
Finding your new route.
what are you doing? There we go. I don't know why I did that.
Finding your new route.
Shut up. Alright, well, we're out, and I'll see you guys later. And I just tried to do a live stream for you guys. For some reason, it's just not wanting to work. It's just saying countdown, and then does the countdown, and then nothing happens, and then does the countdown again, then nothing happens. It's just on a repeated cycle like that. So I'll try to figure that stuff out on my downtime. But in the meanwhile, and I'm in Waterbury, Connecticut. Yeah, fun stuff. I'm cutting through Connecticut up to Massachusetts through the outskirts of Boston. I hope I don't go through Boston. I don't think I'm going through Boston, to be exact with you. I don't think I am. But this load is going up to New Hampshire. I'm about 3 hours out, and then I don't start my drop until tomorrow morning. So I'll be out at the receiver, or first receiver, I should say, at least, really early, and then go from New Hampshire, drive an hour up to Maine, do my last drop, and after that I go pick up a Maine load, and I'm bringing it down to one of our drop lots in Massachusetts, and I'm pretty sure from there on I'm just gonna go home, spend some time with my family, and go out with go have some coffee with some of my buddies I haven't seen since, well, ever since I joined this job. It's a toll on you, but you know, if you can make it work, you can make it work. So depending on how it goes for the rest of today, I might do one more recording. I don't know though. I should have recorded when it was snowing out, but it was too dangerous for road conditions for me, at least for me, because I'm still fairly new in the trucking game, and this is technically my first winter season. So not technically, well, yeah, technically, because I did towing, but it's a little bit different than, you know, this. But dependent, like I said, dependent on how everything goes, you guys might get one more shot at this, you guys might not, I don't know. But yeah, hope you guys spend some quality time with the family, and all the kiddos out there, I hope you get all the presents you want. I know sometimes Santa is busy, but should be able to get majority of the loads. I'm the one that carries the loads. Santa's the one that does all the present loads. I don't do any of that, sadly. Santa hasn't reached out to me yet to help him out with that, so fortunately I won't be doing any present runs with Santa. But that's an owner op right there, or at least to own. But I'll see you guys later on. Here. I want to check, see which dock they want me at. I don't think it matters much, but I don't want to be backing into a dock that they don't want me at, and then me having to wake up and having to move my truck because I'm at the wrong dock. So it says customer pickup, but oh, there's one of our trailers right there. Means I can hit it all I want. No, we don't want to damage your property. Evening.
Evening.
Doesn't matter which dock I park.
If you could just line up for the center one, that way it's probably easier. You could just pull forward. We'll unhook the doors in the morning and back on up again, and you'll be all set.
Alrighty. All right. Thank you. Center one it is. Let's do this. I'm gonna take my lock off because I don't want to damage the door. because of how, if you guys remember or recall how I did it. Yeah, it's not really the best option out here in Swift, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So now lighting isn't really optimal for us, but that doesn't stop me, because I could see the door. I also just don't want to hit that trailer. This is the thing. This is why I don't like doing anything at night. Because, yeah, you see, now that I'm getting close, I see that I'm way off. For me, for some reason, during night, my whole sight just absolutely changes. I don't know why, but like whenever I'm backing up, like it just seems weird for me. Like sometimes I think I'm too close to a trailer, like yesterday, like last night, when I was dropping that empty over at the Jonestown terminal. And then I'll roll my window down just in case if I hear crunch, crunch. And I was pretty lined up on it, I think. And then last time when
Switching Robert to on duty at 60.
quiet. And then last time when I was trying to back into a spot at the Jonestown terminal, I was having issues with that too. How lined up am I? I don't know if this is at an angle. That's why I'm having issues. This is where you do your get out and looks, your goals. Because I'm pretty dead straight. Cool. Straight back it is. See, the thing, like, you're told to do your goals every single time you're backing up. I don't know if you have noticed, but I don't really do that. And it's not just because I don't feel like it. It's just also, it's mainly because of the fact of like, it's mainly because of the fact of like, I know I'm so comfortable with backing now. Like, when I first got this truck, it was, I had to get out and in and out and in and out and in. Yeah, she's straight. Alright. I could have left my lock on there, but I'm on the dock. Nobody's gonna try to steal anything. Because if you do start, if I somehow influence you to start trucking or want a truck, I'm telling you, if you have the time and patience to go through the courses and to do everything that's necessary to get your CDL and start your own career. You can either start your own career, you can start with a company like me, learning the basics. I honestly would tell you and advise you, start with the company. It doesn't matter what company you go out there, do your own research and find out who pays more, who doesn't, and based off that information, you got multiple sites that you can look that company up and see employee testimonies and see like, oh, is it really a good company? Is it really a bad company? Like when I was joining Swift, I'm telling you guys this now, but when I was doing this, I already had my application in, and I was already about to go through the Swift Academy to obtain my CDL, and that's when I started looking at, is Swift a good company? And I was seeing mixed reviews, like, oh, this is a great company, and then, oh, this is a really bad company, like, I'm getting this, and so, I came into this company thinking, I'm not going to do good. Like, I'm not going to make money like I thought I was. But I realized for my company itself, it's all based off of what terminal you have and what driver leader you have. Because my driver leader, I love him to death because he wants me to get 2,000 miles a week. He wants me to get 2,500 miles a week. And that's what he did when I was doing the East Coast region. He was able to get me up to that 2,000 mile mark because he kept an eye on my loads, saying like, all right, we're upgrading to a new tablet system, so I'm not going to have issues with this anymore. I hate this. I hate Zonar. So like, say if I got a load, right? Say, how far is that load? So my next load is 89 miles, right? So, well, next drop per se. So say if this was the DC and I'm dropping over at the Cabela's in Maine, right? And it's 89 miles. My driver leader would see that and he would be like, no, he's not doing that. Give him something more. Because in the East Coast region, you want the miles. You really need the miles in order to make at least a decent paycheck. So 2,000 miles to 2,500 is that sweet spot that you need. I don't know if you can see my hand. I gotta make sure you guys see my hands because I'm doing all this stuff here. Is that sweet spot that you need to be able to obtain somewhat of a decent paycheck. I then got a text, I already explained, like I got a text from my driver leader, hey, we got this opening out in the Northeast region, pays 80 cents a mile. Do it. My main concern with him was, am I going to still get the same amount of mileage that I'm getting over here at the East Coast region? He said, you will. Past 8 days, because today is Saturday, so it's about a pay week. I opened up the wrong tab. Past 8 days, currently, I just drove 419 miles. So, but past 8 days, I did 3,046 miles. So say if our pay week ends today, right? Minus 359. So, because this is an 80 cent a mile count, 3,046 minus 359 times 0.80. So my gross income because of this would be 2,000. If say that this was the end of the pay week and everything was calculated now, 7-day account, my gross income would be 2,149. divided by 29%. That seems wrong. Because it is wrong. That seems wrong too. So my take-in money that I would get in my bank account would be $1,526. That's it. Like I said, if this was the end of the pay week. But say if I do the same amount, of miles, right? 2,687 for the week, right? And I was still on my East Coast region account, which is 55 cents a mile. My take-home money would be $1,477, and then that would be the 29% for taxes. I would be getting $1,049, which isn't much of a difference than what I'm getting now, but it's that cents per mile that you should be more worried about. When you look into companies, you got to make sure you're looking for CPM. Who's paying higher than what? Do you get a pay bump per year you're there? So say if my year comes, right? I'm at 80 cents a mile. Hey, good job. It's your year anniversary. You're getting a pay bump from 80 cents a mile to 82 cents a mile. That 2 cents makes a difference. So remember, I was getting about, say, like I said, same amount of miles and everything for the week. But at 82 cents a mile, minus 29%. So instead of the... I don't think I ever hit enter. Hold on. I'll do this real quick. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I'm so sorry. Minus 29%. Give or take 29% for tax deductions. So I just made an extra 22 cents. Nope, $22. My bad. $22. So you got to make sure you're on that. You do your own research before you do anything. I'm not lying to you, because you got to make sure you're in the right company that you want to be in. So, alright, it's already been about 15 minutes. I'm going to end it here. You guys have a great night. I will see you tomorrow.